FKF has within the last 1 year endeavored to undertake key developmental activities aimed at propelling the game to greater heights. This is despite numerous court cases and an inherited debt of nearly 180 million Kenyan shillings that have both curtailed football development across the board.
Which also shows the strength we have, because most of these cases have been won on good basis by ourselves.
The Federation has made tremendous strides in heralding a new dawn for Kenyan football in the last 1 year by strengthening the national teams.
We believe that we're in a process. We're building a team. This is a team which have played a lot of friendly matches, doing very well.
The National Under-13 male and National Women Under-20 side was established for the first time in Kenya.
Under-17, Under-20, Under-20 women, Starlets, Harambee Stars, 6 national teams in place and playing regularly.
The Harambee Stars and Harambee Starlets played the most number of international friendly matches within the year in both the men and women categories, respectively.
You look at logistics, simple small things that had a problem before: uniforms, logistics, taking care of players, paying their dues. All that is now in place, having a specific team that takes care of that. I think we've done extremely well in that regard.
Harambee Stars had major engagements in 2017. During the period, Harambee Stars took on DRC, Mozambique, Morocco Under-23, Mauritania, Iraq, and Thailand in away matches, not forgetting Sierra Leone in the AFCON qualifier. Harambee Stars also faced Liberia, Mozambique, Uganda Cranes, DRC, and Malawi in their home matches.
If you go to the FIFA website, you'll realize that we invested our money in getting the boys to play. Harambee Stars, every window, active.
Harambee Starlets' engagements in 2017 included 3 major tournaments: the ALCON, CECAFA, and COSAFA women tournaments, where the team was knocked out in the group stages, the finals, and the semi-finals, respectively. The team also played matches against FC Wydad Casablanca and CA Hanifra in an away match in Morocco, and Lynchburg University from the United States of America in a home match.
The Starlets, 4 friendlies last year, the Cotif tournament, CECAFA last year, this year, COSAFA tournament, CECAFA tournament, to make sure that we're playing, because football is about playing and getting the kids there. We've really invested a lot in partnership with government, in partnership with SportPesa.
The national men Under-20 team played Senegal Under-20, Egypt Under-20, and South Africa in away matches. National women Under-20 team played Botswana Under-20 in the away World Cup qualifiers and Ethiopia Under-20 in home and away World Cup qualifiers. The team that was scouted from the 2016 FKF Under-13 Championships took part in the 2017 Southampton Cup Junior Tournament, where they emerged as the Shield winners.
We are all in this tournament because we want to make sure that Kenya is playing at the highest. And we're building from the base. So as the kids play, the younger ages play, you're building the team for the future. And you're trying to make sure that you have a conveyor belt of talent coming through. And if you can do that with the Under-13 now, national team Under-13, which is rare. It's not there in many associations. We build these kids and they will play in the 2019-2020 Under-17 qualifiers for CAF and FIFA. I think this development is what we're looking at, and it's fantastic for us. And we have made it our business that we make sure we take part in it. We make sure that the kids are playing out there every other time so we can improve.
The Federation managed to conduct a number of referee trainings both at the elite and grassroots levels. A total of 61 KPL, 75 NSL, and 60 Division 1 referees were trained in January 2017 with a further 106 referees trained during the FKF mid-season break. Furthermore, FKF also trained 13 referee instructors and 38 KPL match commissioners. In 2017, grassroots referees were trained in Kericho, Aberdares, Kakamega, and Eldoret regions. In refereeing, the number of well-trained match officials increased in 2017. FIFA MA courses trained 35 male referees, while the FIFA Women Referees Development course trained 35 female referees. The Federation also trained the referees on the FIFA contest for Badge 2018, where a total of 55 referees took part in the training, which was held at Kasarani. In addition, the Federation also proposed 2 referees for the FIFA Referees Elite course, with Aiden Marwa and Merin Joroge attending the same in Switzerland and Portugal, respectively.
If you compare last year, there were complaints about refereeing. This year, the complaints have gone down because we have done a lot of work to make sure that this has improved in terms of even paying them for NSL. These payments have been made now. We are up to date with payments, and improvement and assessments have been done. We take this very seriously now because we want to be among the top. We want to have referees at the World Cup in Russia next year. That's our aim, because it's an area we have done well and we want to continue doing well in. So I'd say that refereeing has really improved, and continuously putting in place what is required to make sure that they are measured, they improve, the hours come through, and we have new referees coming through, which has been fantastic for us. Peter Awero now has graduated into FIFA and going into CAF to increase our number of referees doing very well at that level.
The Federation's competitions department has been vibrant, overseeing and managing the NSL, the National Men Division 1 League, the GoTV Shield Tournament, the Women Premier League, and the Women Division 1 leagues.
The Kenya Premier League, our top-tier league, this year, after the landmark ruling by the Special Tribunal, allowing FKF to compose that team to 18 teams, and therefore increasing the number of matches, increasing the number of players, number of officials, and doing ever so well across the country. Good competition going on. If you look at the relegation battle right now, hot battle, interesting, that is making the game again more interesting, better officiating, asking for more collaboration, as opposed to what people said.
There has been huge strides in the NSL, with the Federation securing a 10 million Kenyan shilling deal that has put the league on a free-to-air TV channel, Bamba Sports.
Super competition, very well run, 34 matches played so far. And the battle for promotion, going down to the wire, to the last match, very interesting, you know. 2 teams up, 2 teams down, 1 for playoff, and all to play for to the last match. Shows the competition level has really grown. Fewer complaints, fewer issues, less going to disputes. Shows you that the administrative part of it is really doing very well.
In the women leagues, though still without a sponsor, the Women Division 1 League has been expanded to include 2 zones. This is in an effort aimed at according more players a chance to showcase their talent.
We want to pick it up from there now and see what we can do in the coming years to continue to bolster it and invest more in it, so that we can see if it's possible to be in the World Cup in Paris in 2019.
Following a resolution passed by the FKF AGM in the previous year, all FKF branches are now entitled to a 10% grant from the FKF National Office per quarter. The first bunch of the monies has already been disbursed, with branches that have accounted for the same getting the subsequent monies. This is the first time in the history of Kenyan football that FKF branches are receiving money from the national office.
And so we're very pleased with the work we're doing at the grassroots, coming to the top. We're pleased to continue to invest in it. It's not enough, of course, but we have to continue investing in it.
The technical department played a crucial role in the development and signing of an MOU with Juja Preparatory to make the school the first ever football center of excellence. The department, under the tutelage of Technical Director Andreas Speyer, also oversaw the training of 1,832 coaches in basic and advanced basic coaching courses countrywide. A further 132 coaches were trained in the CAF C license coaching course that was held in Nairobi, Western Nyanza, and Coast regions. Also, 38 coaches were trained in commercial CAF C license coaching course to bring the total number of CAF C coaches to 170.
So we are on the right track. We started this last year about empowering our coaches. We are seeing the fruits right now. And last year we trained about 2,000 coaches. The target is about 10,000, and we are sure that we'll achieve that target with the aggressive approach which has been taken by the Federation and its partners.
It's also a good question, and this is the right way, 100% the right way. You cannot go to university without primary school. Now we are doing the basic of football and trying to go step by step to the high level and to the high level football, even in Africa and even in the world. So, long-term project.
The year also saw Education Officer in the department, Mr. David Ouma, Assistant Technical Director, Michael Amenga, and Harambee Stars' first team coach, Stanley Okumbi, traveled to Germany for developmental courses. In youth development, the department played a leading role in the establishment and rollout of the Under-13, Under-15 leagues that culminated in the selection of the first ever Under-13 national team that took part in the Southampton Cup. In addition to the aforementioned, the department has also embarked on the process of registering and accrediting coaches with the view of professionalizing and safeguarding the industry.
To 2018, more competition, AFCON qualifiers, Kenya versus Ghana, big match for us in March next year. 5 matches remain, 2 teams to go. Kenya can do it. We feel Kenya can do it. We want to give it our best and make sure that we do it.
The youth development agenda, which now has an established desk at the FKF Secretariat, has experienced tremendous growth since its establishment in 2016, with the number of registered players rising to 20,000 under the age of 13 and 7,050 under the age of 15. This was an increase of 9,000 more compared to the 16,789 that were registered in the previous years. In addition, the number of branches that are taking part in the Under-13, Under-15 leagues has also increased from 43 sub-branches to the current 50, with the league having kicked off in almost all the 50 sub-branches.
Enacting a new constitution now at the AGM to ensure that we have more members coming to the AGM, to ensure that we go counties so that we can draw resources from the counties, so that we are similar to government in the way we approach ourselves, so that we draw from CAF and FIFA more and clean up what we have had that has not been done properly, so that we can improve on governance issues. I think that we're looking at better days ahead for Kenyan football.
Lastly, the Federation has also partnered with Safaricom for the Chapa Dimba tournament that is currently ongoing in most sub-branches with an aim of fostering youth and women development.
So 2017 was good. 2017 was great because we stabilized the federation. Now we go to the future. And so members, we have done a lot. We can do more. We look at the future with an eye of optimism. We want to grow the game more and go further. We want to expand it for more inclusivity. We can do much more than we've done. We're going to invest more in our youth for a better future. The future of Kenyan football is bright. Join us and support us in doing the same.